Good morning. Good morning. Good evening. Hello. I'm out of it. You know what happened to me? It's funny. I think it's funny. As mentioned yesterday, I spent a lot of time at home with the kids. My daughter was sick. She's fine, by the way. She's 100% fine today. It's almost cute how eager she is to take her medicine, even though she says she's fine and she ate breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Whatever. It's very adorable to watch her take medicine. She's very excited about it. But yeah, I was home all day yesterday, and I went the very unusual route of just taking a nap, lying down in bed and taking an actual planned nap, which was very long. And I thought it was a good thing, even though I woke up and felt confused because that's why it happens to me for every nap, which is why I don't really like napping. I wake up and I feel like out of it. But I went to bed a little bit late. I had to get things done. And then I woke up in the middle of the night. Basically toilet. I had to use toilet, which is fine. I went to the toilet and I used the toilet. Now, a thing I should tell you. In my house, at night, the second floor, there are no clocks around. I turn my phone off. I find it lasts longer if I just leave it off overnight. So, I have no idea what time it was when I did this toilet run. It was still dark out, so it was, definitely before 4 a.m., but I have no idea. But I did the toilet thing. I went back to the bed. I'm like, well, I'm going to try to get some more sleep, I've got no work tomorrow. Let's just go back to sleep. And I tried to think of the most mundane thing possible to relax my mind and go back to sleep. And I'm not kidding. Because I was laying in bed, I started to think about all the beds I've had in my life. And I tried to track how many beds that was and what kind of beds they all were. And by my math, I think my childhood bed is probably still number one because I got a bed, probably around 1979. And then that was my bed until I moved out and went back to college 25 years later. So, yeah, probably not going to beat that record. But while I was doing that and I just sort of recounting my life and thinking about the steps I've taken, and I started thinking about people and I started thinking about choices I'd made, and we went one thing to another, and all of a sudden my mind was racing. I was thinking about a million goddamn things, and I started philosophizing. Okay, I started getting some deep action going on inside my brain, and I was like, I'm up, I'm awake, and this is important. I figured something out. This is it. Like that guy in the beginning of Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy who figures everything out, only then the Earth explodes. I was like, this is it. I've got it. So I'm like, all right, I'm awake. I'm just turn the computer on. I turned the computer on. It was almost 4. I was like, all right, well, I guess I had to woke up early then. Fine, whatever. And as soon as I turned the computer on and started looking at things, I got immediately distracted. But I took some basic notes. So I'm going to revisit the ideas I thought of in the middle of the night last night. And I'm going to see if I can't recapture some of that magic. Because I think I was onto something, honestly. I don't have a therapist. But last night, me and my brain, we got really close to something special. I could feel it. And then I quasi woke up and all I could think about was the Terminator. I'm not kidding. When I went to write down my notes, I got distracted by, of all things, an old story I wrote about the Terminator. And then I had to determine if I actually published it, and I did. And it was just I don't know what happened. I really don't. But, yeah. And so what happened today? I spent the entire day inside. I spent the entire day exhausted. Because guess what? I woke up at 3:45 in the morning and never went back to sleep. So, I fell asleep multiple times today on the couch. I'm in a deep haze. I've got to go to bed again. Because guess what? Tomorrow I've got work. So I can't do the nap thing tomorrow. Oh, well. Well, as sad as go, I guess it was pretty nice. I was home with the family all day, so it was fun to see the kids. It was fun to spend time with them. I'm glad my daughter's feeling better. I wish she and my son wouldn't fight over every little thing, but that's where they're at. Anyway, I'm going to try and go back to sleep for real this time. So, good night, everybody.